up, everybody, and welcome to another episode. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share the video. Hit the join button and become a member. Why? Well, members get exclusive content. Hit the bell icon on my channel so that you'll receive a notification every time that I drop a video. Let me get into it. First of all, thank you to all of my real supporters. You came through for me yesterday, and I am reinvigorated and recharged. Well, secondly, when I went and did some analytics yesterday and just really checked on the channel, the views are not down that much. The views are not down at all, actually. I don't really know where I got that from. The views are really maintaining pretty much what they had been doing, some a little bit better even. So the views are okay. The subscribers are definitely 10 billion% down. But I'm not going to gripe on that because subscribers doesn't always translate into views, and vice versa. I've seen some people with 5,000 subscribers get 300,000 views on one of their videos, and I've seen a couple people that have 1 million subscribers get 10,000 views. So they got 1 million subscribers, but they're not watching the videos. Only 10,000 of them are. So I'm just going to stick with it. My supporters, thank you all for the comments. You made it clear that I have been helping you, and that's the only thing that I was concerned about. For example, someone left a comment on one of my prior videos just a few videos ago. I believe it was the one where I was talking about the young homie Evil. And as I said, I wanted to respond in that situation. I wanted to do something about it. I didn't like it. My family from trouble and all. But I was essentially overruled by people with a much higher ranking than myself, and I follow the protocol. I'm not going to go off by myself and do something, or with just me or one other dissenter. Whatever decision is made, I'm going to fall in line with that, regardless of who likes it. But the commenter said that, us YouTubers talk about this brutality and not realizing we're just talking about brothers who are incarcerated for one. So he's saying that that's bad because we talking about black men that's locked up. Do you realize the irony of it? The irony of it all, that you're talking about a black man who, first of all, is incarcerated. Then you're talking about him being brutally stabbed, brutally attacked. And it's all for entertainment, and all the viewers just want to see this for entertainment. And the person who's pushing the channel just wants to make money. Well, I'm not doing it for the money, as I said, not getting any of that. I'm doing it for the people. And the stories are indeed gory and, brutal, graphic, because the attacks themselves were graphic. So either I lied to you about how graphic and grisly the attack is and was, or I tell you the truth. And I prefer to tell you the truth. And the point behind it is to stay out of prison, period. When I say stay free, people, it has many connotations. Stay free. Not just stay free from jail or prison. That, of course, is primary and paramount. However, I'm also talking about stay free of self-hatred. Stay free of hatred, period. Stay free of anyone or anything that disturbs your peace. Stay free of self-doubt. Stay free of toxic people and toxic situations. So stay free means to free yourself in every aspect of your being. And I'm not glorifying these stories when I tell them. There's nothing to glorify about a black man being attacked and brutally attacked. However, again, if you pay attention, the point to the story is why this person was attacked. I first give you the rules and the protocols, and then I let you know how and why this person violated that rule or protocol and the consequences thereafter, and the reason that those consequences are necessary. Oftentimes for the greater good of the community. The attack has to be brutal for the greater good of everyone else that's there. so that everyone else doesn't suffer for his ill-advised decisions. But that was my point. Am I helping the community with these stories? Some people think I'm just glorifying the violence, and that is not my objective. However, whatever, the supporters have spoken loud and clear yesterday. Overwhelmingly. In fact, only 2 comments can be considered bad out of all of those comments. And you can't even really consider those bad. There were people who said, stay on the grind. Sometimes it takes years to find your fan base. Some people say, man, you'll get to it sooner or later. Keep going. Others said, we need you, bro. The community needs you. And others said, we are learning from these stories. We are taking something from the stories, and you are helping the youth. These comments were very important to me because they let me know that I was on the right track and that my content is indeed meaningful and helping someone, even if it's one person. My goal is accomplished. I would like to reach many people, but whomever I help is a satisfying feeling. And again, I'm working on more content, and I know that people are going to have to get used to the new content. Again, I know that I have a message that I believe is impactful and can help people in their day-to-day lives. The challenge is putting that message into a content form on YouTube for people's consumption, to make the content to where it is digestible. And that is a challenge. I'm not an internet person. I'm not a dude on the internet. I'm typically behind the scenes in the cut doing my work. But I put myself out here and I can't give up and I have to follow through. The people said in the comments that they want me to follow through, to stick with it, to fight, and that they're fighting with me. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate all of y'all's support. It means a lot to me. Y'all keep me going, and y'all have kept me going. Y'all are the crux of the channel. I'll never forget, the subscribers that came through for me at the very beginning. This is still the beginning. As people have said in the comments, it takes years sometimes, and it's true. Some of these people have been on YouTube for many years, 7, 8, 9, and 10 years. And at the end of November, will make 1 year for me. So I'm still just months in. So I understand that I just have to be patient and keep going, keep grinding, and pushing hard. And that's what I'm going to do. I have different kinds of content in mind. I'm going to do some on Stephen A. Smith in the comments that he made about O.J. Simpson and the BET Awards. I'm going to go from that to Larry Hoover, back to Tiny Goofy. And it's going to go on and until I find and fine-tune my message. And that may take months or even another year before I get it down packed where I can bottle up my message and get it to the people in the correct way. So I'm working on it, and I appreciate everyone bearing with me. And again, I just want to give a shout out to all of my subscribers and all of my supporters. And again, say thank you for your support, that I am recharged, reinvigorated, and dedicated. In fact, I'm about to lock myself down like I'm in prison for the next few days and use my brain and think of some content that it's meaningful. It may not get many views because people are just used to hearing these gory, graphic war stories. And they're going to have to get used to different content. The Young Thug content didn't get a lot of views. The Malcolm X content, nothing. That's to be expected, and I'm not discouraged by it. It is not disheartening because I understand that it's a process and that people are used to a certain subject matter as it relates to me and my channel. And going to have to get used to different subject matter. I'm going to have to find a broader, if not different audience for its consumption, the different sorts of content. I understand it's a process. I have to be patient and stick with it. And that's what I plan on doing. I've never been a quitter, and have always been extremely determined, and have always been a fighter. And I believe that in the end, I will accomplish my goal, which is to reach the people with content that is impactful, meaningful, and will help to change their lives and keep them free of all obstacles, free of toxicity, free of jail and prison, and free of those things that disturb your peace. So I have a monumental task at hand to help convey this message and to give my life to the community. It's time consuming, sometimes mentally exhausting. But many people, many of my ancestors have been through worse. They fought and gave their lives for the people. The least I can do is give my time and suffer through a little mental exhaustion and turmoil. That's nothing in comparison to what they went through. So I'm prepared to do what is necessary to move the content and the channel forward, period. So I just wanted to thank you all for supporting me, for leaving the comments. I'm letting you know that I read them and that they mean a lot to me. Some people have suggestions on content, certain content that I can come up with to relate to the people. I appreciate that. I'm taking everything into consideration and searching to find the right formula to bring to you. Bear with me as I find my way. But I'm here, and I'm here to stay, and I'm fighting with you. I'm fighting with my people because y'all let me know overwhelmingly and unequivocally that you're fighting with me. That was important to me, and it touched me. Who knew that the big fella had feelings? Who knew? You touched me, man. It hit me right here. Yep, big fella has feelings after all. Oh, man. I'll be back with more content. I'm coming back today with some content. Oh, I am, for my members and for you all, for the general public, for my supporters. I thank you all. And I'll be back today with the Do-Rock story. Do-Rock took off on the Southsiders. There in the shower, started a little melee. It was crazy, but it did happen. In the meantime, stay free, people!